Entonces me compré los otros, pues, los que vi que eran buenos.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute,
No sé por
Amari.
qué no traen
The
risas.
biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Dejó de ser pedido, popular, llegaron marcas diferentes.
Sí, pero hay audífonos Beats, weón, de $1.000.000. Esa weá no se debe ni vender. Y que te hay que quejar por un audífono que vale 350 lucas. O sea,
Were you going to say something or not?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
¿por qué no me podéis decir como la weona que
Could you say
vendía,
that like Dr.
que vende
Frankenstein?
40.90
Ego, fetch me the brain.
No, I will not.
Pero ella
Now,
se pasó la media
do you
movie
have
sí
it?
con ese comentario.
Pero weón, estaban en un lugar de mierda, enano, chiquitito, no había, bueno, no había espacio para nada. Y me decís que vendí 2 palos diarios solamente en una tarjeta.
Here's what I could
Por
find.
eso te digo, se pasó la media movie la...
Sí,
What's this?
weón,
This isn't a brain.
no me
This
voy,
is...
weón.
Wait, that's the hippocampus.
Si
And
vendierais
this
todos los
thing
días
attached to
tarjeta,
it?
imagínate,
A neural
vendí una, son 2
interface?
palos.
Those circuits look awfully
Por eso digo,
familiar.
I'm
se
not
pasó la
surprised.
senda movie la...
From what I've
Sí,
seen,
pues, bueno.
all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Demasiado diría yo.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Sí, no, esa weá que dijo, yo creo que
Hermano,
la cagó, ¿no?
y
You really think this will
sí,
work?
hermano, fue
No
totalmente
idea.
fuera de contexto ese
We got a
comentario.
missing kid
Pero
on
si
the
yo hablé con
line.
el weón de la tienda de la
That's
FOB
worth
y
the
me dijo,
risk.
viejo, esta weá
Whenever
no
you're
se
ready,
vende el
Mr.
look.
Valentine, just
Le
sit
sacó
back.
esta
If I
foto,
start
tú sabes.
cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out,
Pues a
okay?
ver, si se vendieran todos los
Let's
días, ¿tú
see
crees que el
here.
weón le va a sacar una foto a la weá?
Ni
I
cagando,
need
por
you to
hermano, ni
keep talking
cagando.
to
Por
me,
eso,
Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of
Me parece
flashes.
chistoso, de hecho.
Static.
Ya,
can't make
pero yo no le
sense of
quise
any of
decir
it,
nada,
Doc.
weón.
That's
Sí,
what I was afraid of.
¿pa' qué?
The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last
¿Para qué?
failsafe.
Eso mismo, ¿para qué?
There's a lock on the
No,
memories in the
tiene
implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption. And we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use 2? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm going to see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Supongo que no me puedo sentar con él ahora.
It may seem cruel, what Chambers does, but it's for the best.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Ok, señora doctora, lléveme al infinito y más allá.
This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Ah, yo me acuerdo de esta wea.
I'm trying to sleep!
California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the...
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
California Republic. I'm sure...
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Take some getting used to for a lot of people.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
No, definitivamente no. Esta wea
There
de historia.
appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Try that one. Veamos.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
Hermano, no les cree ni una wea que están
That's okay. I got her.
En realidad, lo que están haciendo es mostrarme memorias antiguas del cerebro del weón que maté para tratar de encontrar el lugar de acceso hacia donde están los donde está el clan este que se llama se me olvidó, son robots, los synths.
You thought you could just fuck with us and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
O sea, como te dije, no es la gran historia, ni cagando, ni cagando. La historia es como el pico, pero tiene otras cosas que lo salvan.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Joder, yo no siento que nos acerquemos, bueno.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. I wanted to see for myself. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. So, I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Yeah.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Estamos listos, si ya no hay nada.
This whole
Is
setup
that
in
your
Diamond
son?
City was part of some
This
elaborate
appears to be a
plan
very
of the old
recent memory.
man's.
So, good
Seems
news, I
obvious
think.
now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Occurrences? You know, the newspaper. Oh boy. Piper's really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's up. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Ay, qué wea. Mucho bla bla.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Looked like you were having a tough time in that memory pod. Hope you're feeling okay.
Vamos a hacer qué cosa. Find Virgin in the glowing sea. ¿Lo chistoso es que está ahí o no?
Depende.
No sé, pero bueno. ¿Estamos hablando o estamos weando?
Vos estáis metido en la weá, pues.
Puta, pero tengo que escuchar la historia, pues bueno, si no, ¿qué sentido tiene? La poca historia que tiene el juego. No estamos hablando de que tiene mucha historia.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Entonces hay que ir donde The Glowing Sea. Vamos para allá. La buena habla de que tengo que tener cuidado con la radiación. Pero yo he estado metido en la máxima radiación pues, del universo universal.
Tal vez...
No, es que te lo dice porque es cierto. Te lo dice porque si tú no vas allá con una servo armadura, mueres. Eso, por eso te lo dice.
Con una cerdo armadura.
Servo armadura.
What the...
O sea, busca, traduce lo que es servo armadura de español al inglés y te das cuenta lo que... Yo decía lo mismo, así que weón.
Shit's got ambush all over it.
¿Y qué me dice? Heard. Ah, la cagué. No quiero caminar hasta allá, weón. Me da paja. Tiene que este lugar es el peor lugar de todos, weón, de radiación. Y donde voy es peor aún. Es donde te acordás que te mostré la bomba atómica. Ahí.
Buena, pues. Y a la hora que fuera para allá.
Pero sí, aquí en ese mundo. En otro mundo. De hecho acá vive gente, no sé cómo vive gente aquí. Es una buena pregunta.
Yeah?
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child? And for each one?
How have you survived in all this radiation?
That is Adam's unique gift to us, the true believers. He has brought us here to this place, a place that cannot harm us, so that we may worship Him, so that we may spread His word to others. That is our calling, to deliver Adam's message to a world that does not wish to hear it, to show Adam's power to all.
Puta, la weá se bugueó. Rico.
Troll.
Lindo. No puedo disparar, no puedo nada, no puedo hacer nada, pues nada. Espero que se haya guardado en un lugar decente, porque si no cagué. La wea, weón. ¿Por qué se buguea de esa forma, weón? Es decir, The Clone en sí no es ahí, weón. Aquí no es The Clone en sí. Aquí es The Clone. Le robé. Qué estúpido.
Yes?
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child?
How have you survived?
That he has... That is our...
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Y que hay una bomba acá, me estáis hueveando. Se huyó de nuevo, no me estáis puta. Viejo. ¿Por qué pasa esta weá, hermano?
¿De verdad queréis que te lo explique, hermano? Porque yo te lo puedo explicar.
A ver, explícame.
Todo parte desde el día que naciste, hermano. Ese día no debió haber sucedido.
La weá, weón. Como hable cualquier
I need to speak
menos
with
lo
you.
que te pregunto, conchetumare.
What do you need of me,
Hermano, que estoy concentrado haciendo esta weá y tú me desconcentras.
I'm looking.
Yes.
Así preguntas muy difícil. Pregúntame algo más
I
fácil.
just-
pues, weón.
In truth, you can...
Pregúntame algo más fácil.
No, filo, sí, ya pasé la parte.
Listo. Que en mente sigue en el corazón. Ahí se ven.
En la mente y el corazón.
Te has cambiado, weón. ¿Qué te pasó?
La negra chévere, weón.
Antes eras chévere, weón.
De hecho, yo entré a esta cueva. Ahora que estoy viendo.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
He's dead. Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. but I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
I know you were part of it, and you escaped. They sent Kellogg to kill you.
How the hell do you know any of that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me! Why are you even here? What do you want?
Can you tell me anything about the Institute? I need to get in there.
Can I? Are you joking? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
Would you believe the Institute kidnapped my son?
Oh, yeah. I'd believe that. Wouldn't be the first time. Look, I'm sorry. Really sorry. I didn't know. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
What do you want from me?
Before I had to escape, I was working on a serum that would serve as a cure for my condition. I wasn't able to bring it with me. It's still in my lab and, well, look at me. I need it. I need you to find it for me if you manage to get inside the Institute. What do you say?
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Ojalá que no se buguee de nuevo.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. so you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
He turned himself into a super mutant on purpose. You have to think he knows what he's talking about if he's smart enough to do that.
Smart ass, motherfucker. Tune the current radio frequency. Cursor. Use the cursor radio frequency to press again.
Someone there.
Combat.
What
sensor critically damaged? I knew you were out there.
Here it comes! Yeah!
Lower limb actuator damaged.
Oh, I see you every night, babe, and I'll
18%.
I'll be your regular mama, and I'll put that gun away. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down.
Debería haber traído el jetpack, weón. La weá con su madre. Tengo que subir ahí arriba, ¿no? Si la logra. ¿Cómo sube?
Voy a ir a comprar algo para comer y vengo.
Ya.
Me voy a mutear nomás, por si acaso.
Ya. Esa weá está cerrada completamente. Yo creo que... tal vez detrás de esta weá. Allá. 42.
Let's get the hell out of here!
You should be running the other way, dumbass.
Nice.
I'm coming for you. Damn.
Debe estar en este edificio, yo creo.
The coursers on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. on down there? How many are we dealing with?
That, my friends, is how it's done.
The Courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
That's it.
I ain't dying for this! Fall back! Fall back! Get some!
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Got it.
Party time!
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Damn.
We're hot!
Heads up! Lock and load!
You are really pissing me off!
Damn it!
Fall back to original position. The Courser's nearing the elevator.
Watch out!
Phew.
after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Bueno, está corriendo de mí.
Get some!
Here we go. Lock and load! Take them out!
You're taking casualties!
On it.
I'm through.
You are serious!
Glad we made it through that.
Ah, estamos cerca, gente. Estamos cerca de llegar ahí. Tengo que reparar la armadura, eso sí. Pero no va a poder ahora.
I'm in.
Luz de fusión.
Got it.
O sea, aunque sea quiero pelear en este episodio con él y matarlo y ya después de eso acaba.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Please, no.
Yes.
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh, God.
Tell
Oh,
me.
God. Okay. Just don't shoot. Let me think.
There we go.
I'm going to get in there. It's just a matter of time. Tell me the password.
Look, I already told you I don't have it. I'll help you find a way in. But listen, we took the girl fair and square. All we want is a little compensation in return.
You are in no position to negotiate.
Okay, it's just... let me think.
Time's running out.
No, please! Wait,
Get over here.
Put your hands up.
Good riddance.
Muy fácil, man.
That courser must have been defective. No way they go down that easy.
Hasta ella lo dice. Qué onda, hermano. Bueno, igual soy nivel 65, hermano.
Hey, buddy. It's good to see you.
¿Qué me dice esto? Me dice...
That's it.
¿Y para qué quería entrar acá, weón? ¿Cuál era el motivo? O sea, lo único que noté diferente de este personaje en específico, que ya lo había visto en los mutantes, es que se hizo invisible. Es lo único. Pero dificultad no la encontré, y eso que estamos jugando es muy difícil.
Sweet. Terminal should open this.
Y no hay nada, ¿no? No. Ya, bueno, voy a guardar lo primero. Y lo segundo es ya acabar el episodio acá, gente. Así que nada, ya saben, suscríbanse, like, compartan el canal. Y ya los veo en la siguiente, que hay que seguir avanzando con la historia. Eso.